Okay, now please pay attention. So if you consider this one, we have to prepare a sectional orthographic projection of this particular object. So before going to that it is must to calculate the maximum length, width, height. So here you will get maximum length 35 plus 35, this 15 plus this 15. So 70 plus this 30, 100. Maximum height 28 plus this 10. You will get 38, and the width you will get along this diameter of this particular cylinder. So total width you will get here 50. Okay. So here, can you tell me what would be the maximum? So, okay, it's okay, no problem now. Can you tell me here which sectional view you will get? You can use the chat room and tell me which sectional view will be there, whether it is a sectional front view, sectional side view, or a sectional top view, because the cutting plane is along AA. So in the examination, you will be provided that take a sectional view along AA, along BB. Likewise, you will be provided the data. Okay. Now tell me what would be the maximum. What would be the sectional view? So here it is whether it is a sectional side view, front view, or top view. So sectional front view, replied Manish. So others should also have to reply in the chat room. Now, so here the front view is in here. So you will get the left hand side view, that would be here. So already I have drawn the side view, because you will not get the enough time to prepare the side view. So that's why I have prepared already side view, and according to the different dimensions, I have prepared the blocks. So for the front view, 100 by this one, height 38. Then this one, total 100 and width is 50. And same way that I have taken projection from the height from front view and length width from top view. So you will get this one. So I will just delete this part. Okay. Now next part is there. I'll start with the top view. Why? Because the more number of circles are present in the top view. Okay. So that's why I have taken middle of this center line at the middle, means along from here it is 50, and then I have taken like this, and from here 25, and then I have taken like this. Okay. So that two center lines are there. Now you can just check the circles. So one circle outside, that is 50 mm. So you can draw the 50 mm circle here. So radius equal to 25. Then one more circle is there. There are dia 20C bore, dia 36 mm deep, deep 6 mm. So there are two circles. One circle is having 30 mm diameter, and depth is having only 6 mm inside. But other circle diameter 20, it is throughout. Getting? So there are three circles, 1, 2, and inside 3. So 20 mm is inside, 30 mm is middle one, having depth is only 6 mm deep. Okay. So that's why two circles I have to draw, radius equal to 15, and then one more circle, that radius equal to 20 means diameter 20 means radius equal to 10. Okay. So these three circles we have drawn. After that, we have to go for this one. So for this center line is exactly at the middle, same center line, but vertical center line is 15 mm from this side and 15 mm from this side. So what I will do, I will draw a 15 mm line from this side, and I will draw the cutting this center line. Okay. So 15 mm from this side, and just draw the this part. Okay. So I will delete this part. Now this one should be center line, right? Type should be center line. Okay. Okay. So here it is, we have completed. After that, we have to draw the circle. This circle, radius equal to 15, and this circle having two holes, dia 16. So two holes means this one hole and this one. Okay. So the radius equal to 6 mm. So first of all, I will draw the radius of 15 mm. Okay. And the second one, dia 6 mm radius. Okay. Now this should have a black colors. Now this is required to connect from this to this. And always do remember, while joining two circles, that should be tangent to each other. Okay, so line should be tangent. So I will start from here, middle one, but it is wrong. If you start from middle, it would be wrong. So just I will take this black color. Okay, just take this black color, and then all right. So here I will start with here, but it is wrong. You remember. Then these two, you have to find only tangent line. Tangent, if it is showing tangent, then click. And then again go for this side and show tangent. If it is showing tangent, click. Okay. And then this wrong one we have to delete. Getting? Then next part similar to this. You have to draw tangent line from first from this to tangent one. Okay. And then again tangent here. And then first one we have to remove. Delete. So it should be tangent, and then you can trim the circle because this is not required. Only half circle is required, na? So you can just zoom and trim this part. Okay. Okay, and after that you can just delete it. Now it is not necessary to draw it again on the other side. You can just, what you can do, you can just make a mirror of the same. Okay, so I will just mirror it whatever I want. So I will just mirror it. Okay, so this part we have to make it duplicate. So you can go for the mirror and then select the mirror line from this to this one, and then erase source object. No. Okay, so it is automatically created. That's it. So the top view is completed here. So top view and side view remain as it is. There would not be any change. Only change would be in the sectional front view. Means front view is a sectional type. So that's why we have to draw it as a considering the sectional. So we have to consider that that object is being cut from AA and this front portion is removed. So when we open it, how that view is visible, that we have to draw it here. Before cutting, this part is hidden. So it would be look like this, whatever the side view I have drawn. So there is a total circle, a cylinder. Then there would be 30 mm diameter hole and having 6 mm depth. And then again, this would be 20 mm depth throughout, 20 mm diameter throughout. Okay, so similar would be visible in the front view, because this part, if you look from the front and if you look from the side, would be similar, this part, cylinder. Okay, but when we take a cut, then it would be different. Okay, so how we can draw, you just check out here. Now you have to take the projection first. So take the projection lines for this one. So all the projection I will take first from this one to this one. So this is for outer cylinder. Then this one is for 30 mm diameter. Then this one for 20 mm diameter. So there are 3 circles, right? So I will take all the projections here first. Okay. After that, next part, you can take the projection for this also, these holes. Okay. You can take the projection for these holes, or you can take stepwise projection also. Okay. So first of all, if you see, this part is visible, this step, this is a rectangle, right? So having thickness 10 mm. So this we have to show. So how we can show? We can take the projection, or what we can do, you can just take this black color and just take this 10 mm. Okay, and then draw this one 10 mm depth. Okay, after that the cylinder is visible. So do not think about the section directly. You just draw as a normal process, whatever we have learned up till now. And then finally we will think about the section view. Okay, so this is what the cylinder is look like, a rectangle. Getting? Then there is a one more hole that is having depth 30 mm, depth 6 mm for this 30 mm. So 30 mm is here hole. So 6 mm depth. So one rectangle would be visible there. Okay. Then there would be 20 mm depth. So this circle 20 mm hole with a depth full throughout. Okay, so it would be look like this. But if you consider this part, this T section is a hidden line, as like this in the side view before cutting. But when we take a cut, that would be clearly visible. Getting? that would be clearly visible. That's why we have to show it by visible lines. Okay, so when we take a cut, what happened, that would be visible clearly. Similar to that, if I take the projection for this circles, small circles, so small circles you can draw, take the projection from this and just draw the hidden lines. But if you consider this one hidden lines, that would not be hidden lines. Why? Because when we take a cut, what happened, that would be visible, because that hole is going to cut na from this, so that's why it is going to be visible. Okay, so that's why you do not supposed to show it by visible lines, sorry, hidden lines. You have to show it by visible lines. Okay, so when we take a cut, how that object is looks like, that I'll show you here now. So when we take a cut, that is going to be open, this part. Okay, so I will just trim this part, some of the part, so you will get like this, and this one is removed. Okay, so you will get structure like this. Also there is a one keyhole of a diameter of 6 mm. Okay, so that after completion up to this, you can go for the side view. And how we can prepare the side view, you have to just take the projections. So I have drawn side view here. You just take the projections from here. So for this rectangle is visible 10 mm. So for that you can take the projection from this. Okay, and just draw the 10 mm rectangle over there. Then if you consider this one, so you will get the total rectangle for this outer circle. So you will get the projection from this and this one. So it is already taken. Now some of the projections, like this whole projection is there, you can just take this like this. Then this projection hole is there. Okay, so this one of the projection line. So all the holes you have to take it in the into the side view. Okay, projection of holes, you have to take it in on the side view and then take it vertically, and the same you have to show it in the side view. It is hidden because we are not going to cut like this, so that's why we have to show it by hidden lines, getting all the holes. So there is a, this hole is here, this one is hole for the side view. Then this hole is for inside hole, 20 mm dia. So this one is there, this hole. Okay, so this one, this hole is there. Now this part, this hidden part, this hidden and this hidden line is for this hole. Okay, so this hole is hidden in the side view, so that's why it is shown by hidden line up to only 10 mm thickness, not throughout. Okay, now this hole is clearly visible, having depth, the location 12 mm from the top, 12 mm from the top. So you can just draw a line 12 mm from this to this, and just draw a horizontal line and draw one hole of diameter is equal to 6 mm or radius equal to 3 mm. Now this hole is only one side because it is a keyhole, only one side of the cylinder. So that's why I can take the projection for the side and top. So for the front view, we have to take the projection also. So each and every part we have to take the projection. Getting? Now this hole is there for particularly this one is, when we take a cut, it would be open. Actually, it is hidden. But when we take a cut, it is going to cut that hole. So that would be clearly visible. That's why you will get the hole like this in the front view. Similar to that, it is also hidden line, hidden hole in the top view. So how we can show it? That we can show the with the projection. So it is already taken some projections. So I will just extend. I have taken already the projection of that hole. So you just, I'll show you how we can show that one. And for this, you have to take the projection from here. Okay. Okay. So that hole is hidden. So you can use the now black color in the top view. And this is for one direction only. So only one side. Okay, and that's why it is required to show by hidden line. So hidden line you can use over there. Okay, that's it. The top view is now completed. Now only think about the section view. So imagine that the whole object is being painted, and if I take a cut along a unpainted area, we have to hatch. So you can go for the hatching. Select NC31, the pattern, and here I will put 15, and then you can hatch. So you can hatch here, here, you can zoom it, here, here. So wherever it is required to hatch, you have to hatch. So this one hatch, this one hatch, this one hatch, this one is hatch. So this one is also hatch, this one is also hatch. So I think that's it. Okay, now you can see, check out here that, so it is required to hatch like this. This one is not hatched because this hole is going to open. This part is not hatched because all the holes are going to be open. This is also not hatched because this hole is also going to be open, both the holes. So that's why it is not hatched. So that will remain as a, that hidden lines will be considered, will be converted as a visible lines over there. Now only thing is that you have to show it here some center lines, so that you can show that center lines. This one is a center line, also this to this is a center line, and also you can show the center line from this one. So before that you have to take the projection first. Okay, so this should be 09 color. Okay, now this one, this one, this one, what we have to do? Hello? Yes, I think software is hang. Okay. Okay, now this should have center line type. Okay, now, yes, that's it. It is completed now. So here it is must to show the center line, and then hidden lines we have shown in the other part, side view. So how we can complete it side view? You suppose to understand here that we have taken projection from this part and this part, and then we have prepared the side view. Do remember. Otherwise, sometimes if you required, you can take the dimensions over there. So projections are very important here. And also do not forget to show the cutting plane. Cutting line is here. When we remove this, if I take a cut like this, we can remove this part. So this is a AA cutting line. It is visible in the top view. Getting? It is visible in the top view. Or maybe in the side view, here it is visible. Okay. So you any one of the view, you can show that cutting line. So full cutting plane is visible in the top view. That's why it is required to show by magenta color and phantom type. Here it is now center line. You can convert it into phantom type. Okay. Now, almost it is completed. Now we only thing is that the dimensioning part is remaining. So without section, that would be hidden, this part. But when we take a section, then that would be visible, and that's why it is required to show by section lines. So slowly you can imagine how the sections. So the basic funda is here, that you just consider the whole object is being painted. Wherever holes are there, inside hole also I can paint with the brush. And when I take cut, or actually if I take a cut by saw, then unpainted area, that we have to hatch it. So if you imagine like this, then your section will not be wrong. It won't be wrong. So do imagination likewise. So you will get the correct section lines at a correct location. Only thing is that the if the rib is present in the object, we have to omit that region for the section. Getting? Now the dimensioning part. So you can give the dimensions first for this circle. So diameter of the circle you can give here. It's 20. Before that, make sure that that color should be black. Then you can give the radius here. So this radius you can put it there. Then this radius you can put it there. Okay, so this kind of dimensions you can give. Then linear dimension you can give. Linear dimensions, height you can put it here. Then width you can put inside here somewhere. Then length you can put at the upward location. Okay, so length, width, height, these are the main dimensions. After that, you can small dimension you can give here. If it is a 10, then is there anything else? The diameter of this one, radius or diameter, you can give for this part. This one is a radius here, you can put. Then for inside part, circle, you can put the 6 mm here. Okay, so likewise you can give the dimensions. If you want to give small dimension of this, so circle dimensions, all the dimensions we have to put it there. So radius is there. So likewise you can give the small dimensions. After that, write the top view, front view, sectional side view, or sorry, sectional front view, top view, and then left hand side view. So these views are required to give. Then after that, uh, main dimensions. Okay, that's it. And you can write here only all the dimensions are in mm. All the dimensions are in mm. That's it. So this is what the sectional view. So this kind of objects will be asked during the examination. Do remember. So I think I have a this particular answer, so I can share with you, and that are available in the PPT, so you can view anytime. Okay, so you can see here the answer I will show you here. So you can see this part. I think this is wrong answer. Why? Because the locations are changed. So front view should be on this side and the side view should be on this side. So they have considered the wrong here, because the arrow indicate that the front view on the left side and the left hand side view on the right side. So only the locations are wrong. Otherwise everything is correct here. Okay. So you can see here how we can show that sections in the front view like this. Then this example is there. So you can solve this. The answer is there considering all section view. Now onwards, do remember every object you have to show you with some section